everybody. It's oh shit, I forgot the title card. Oh great, this is this episode, day 17, Mike TV Live, and I'm joined in the studio, in our lovely, expansive studio that is worth billions of dollars. I'm joined by my lovely Katie K, my girlfriend. How you doing, Kate, sweetheart?
Doing very well. Cold and miserable, but
Cold and miserable.
Not too shabby.
Yay. And we also have joining us from Los Angeles, California, also cold and miserable, is SA Bach, Sebastian. How you doing, man?
Hey, deja vu, man. I'm having this weirdest deja vu right now.
Oh yeah, maybe something like this happened just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, I feel like I've been here before.
Okay,
I'm doing great, Mike.
Awesome, good to hear. And for those of you,
hi, Katie.
Hey, Sebastian. It's good to see your face, even if you can't see ours.
I can't see yours, but I'll watch the replay maybe this time. Last time I didn't because I was scared, but okay, this time.
So anyway, so for those of you watching the recorded version, we tried doing this, and for some reason the sound from Skype wasn't getting sent to the broadcaster, and so blah blah blah. We had to restart the show over like 10 minutes into it, 20 minutes into it. So here we are. This is take 2 of day 17, and
I liked Sebastian's reaction to that. He was just like, what can you do? You know, like, kicked back, like, meh, it happened. We're fine now.
It did. And we are, I guess, ostensibly.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes. I mean, I inside am furious, and I'm gonna, like, take it out on my gear, you know, as soon as I'm done. But, no, I'm just joking, but... So, Sebastian, when last we spoke, you had some new songs and you played them, and I loved them, and I was like, hey man, when are you gonna send me those songs? And you're like, yeah, totally. And then I didn't get them yet. I've been waiting. I've basically spent every minute since that point in time just sitting by my inbox, just waiting.
Just like refresh.
But occasionally,
Sitting by. Do you have a designated inbox location in your home? Do you have a physical embodiment?
Yeah,
of
well, no.
inbox?
And then what I do is I keep pressing refresh on my email, but then I also run outside thinking, oh, maybe he sent it snail mail, you know, and so I've just been going back and forth since then.
You know, that's just an expression, right? Like, it doesn't. An actual snail does not bring it to you.
Oh no, is that?
I don't know how things work in California. I mean, I do know how things work in California, but dude, in Texas, yes, they have trained snails.
An actual snail brings the mail.
The Never-Ending Story, like the giant snail.
No,
the
they.
Oh
guy
my
puts
God.
I actually.
Saddle.
I'd rather never get another letter than have that show up.
They're It's actually funny because they're not actually snails. They're armadillos, but they do have the shell, and they look, you know,
Whatever, tomato.
Yeah.
Armadillos bring your mail?
Yes. We call them snails.
You actually see live ones? I feel like when I used to live in Missouri, it would always be dead ones, but you would never see a live one.
Oh yeah, you know that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of dead ones. I don't think I've seen Oh, maybe I have. Maybe we have.
I've seen some, but you know, I've been here my whole life, so.
She's seen 6, is what she's saying. She's seen 6
I've
live
seen
ones.
7.
7 live ones. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we do this? Why don't we have you play a song, for us, SA Bach, and then we'll come back and we'll chat a little bit more, and then maybe we'll get another few more 5 or 6 more songs out of you. What do you think?
Oh God. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Take a seat.
right.
Sebastian, play the carnival song at some point. Okay. I'm gonna sit
We can
down.
talk about that. This first song's called "She's So Great."
Okay, here we go. And there you go. It's all you.
I never said I wasn't falling for you. I never said I wasn't going to. It was an honor, was the least I could do. It's always been anyone, it's always been you. She's so great. She's so great. Toggling knobs my fate. She's so great. She's so great. She's so great. She's so great. Hadn't considered getting over you till you said something so interminably true. Time I did as you said, not as you do. I tried to game the system, now the game is through. She's so great. She's so great. Toggling knobs, tweaking my fate, jerking my chain, setting me straight. She's so great, taking it all in, storing it someplace. Coin the title, I should cut you a slice. We could share the publishing, gee, that sounds nice. But I don't think this was quite what you had in mind. Sorry, but after you fired me, I resigned. She's so great, toggling knobs, tweaking my fate. She's so great, she's so great, she's so great, jerking my chain, setting me straight. She's so great, taking it all in, storing it someplace.
Awesome, man. Very cool. Hold on. Wait.
Thank you.
There's Katie.
Thanks, everybody.
So
Thanks for sticking it out.
So that tune, when was that written?
Oh boy, I was driving. It was during the Thirsty Crow era.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, it was probably like, have you heard? I don't know if you actually. I never played it when we toured, but I feel like I had it before then. So it's probably like a year and a half.
Oh, right on.
Or so old. It doesn't feel. It's like kind of like changed a little bit since I wrote it. I feel like, but yeah.
Because it used to have more of like a reggae vibe to it, and you see sing it like a little more. She's so great, man. Yeah, she's so great.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I don't like advertise that, but yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah. That's so. Yeah. What is happening in Los Angeles, music wise? Is there anything kind of exciting going on at the moment?
I'm just overwhelmed by my own
Magnificence.
life.
Oh.
And no, I'm not. I mean, no. But it's so. I mean, there's at any given moment something incredible is being birthed here, and
I don't give a fuck about that. I mean, in terms of things that you have a tangible handle on, like are there shows happening? Are there things going on? Are you playing with anybody? Like, yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know. Yes, I know that there are very wealthy people making music in very high-end studios that are going to be huge hits, and fuck those people. Fuck them.
That's
all
not what I
in the
mean.
asshole.
That's not what I mean, though, because
okay.
I don't give a shit about that either.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think that more often than not, it's like even if that's a person who kind of like deserves their status, like they're not really doing much to to argue for their continued place in that, in that echelon of successful people. I think that LA really kills a lot of things that are good, but I mean, it's like they stayed, so they deserve to die. God was coming to them. Sorry, I have a pretty dark outlook about LA.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Katie's
I
interjecting.
think that means it's about time for you to move to Austin. I think
Oh yeah, no.
I think that's what I'm getting from your attitude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I should. I don't know what's wrong with me. I must be a masochist.
No.
But
I get it, man. And the thing is, like it's really funny, like because I do often say, like the thing is, I don't like disparaging musicians, like, right, like if you're a musician, you're already getting fucked royally by everybody that works for you, that ostensibly works for you, but they, everybody has their hand out and gets paid before you do, and so if you've managed to make a living and if you've managed to build a career as a musician, like that's a miraculous thing, like awesome, more power to you.
Sure.
But at the same time, I do like I definitely do feel when I've got a couple beers in me, like I do now, that there are a lot of dilettantes and there are a lot of people that that kind of walked in, like there didn't seem to be a lot of struggle, And the thing is that, like, and considering that my life, and I know your life, but like the thing is, like, I know a ton of working musicians who their lives are defined by the struggle, and it's all struggle, and it's really funny. I remember I was talking with Ben Vaughn at some point in time, maybe about 10 years ago. Ben at this point in time was the music director for that 70s show and Third Rock from the Sun. I think Ben, or no, I don't know, I think it was that. Anyway, but anyway, and Ben was like, he's like, yeah, man, like, he's like, I'm still hoping to, like, someday break out, and I'm like, oh, really? That never stops, huh? That's the thing, is it? That's great. Good to know.
Well, I will say, just in a rare moment of positivity and hope, I will say that Joe Fraley's first solo offering has dropped, and that's available on Spotify and everywhere and anywhere you get your digital music.
Cool.
And it's wonderful. He recorded it predominantly in Germany.
Wait, what?
With a friend of his, in Berlin, like earlier this year, and
Really?
did some finishing touches in this very apartment where he lived with me for a month.
Right
It's
on.
just 3 songs, but it's so gorgeous that rough mixes. I was intoxicated at the time, and I wasn't the driver, but I did exit a moving vehicle. I mean, it wasn't moving the moment I exited, but I was going to go to a party with Joe and Marie and actually the guy who recorded it, and they were like playing rough mixes of this EP, and it was like so beautiful and sad and unexpected to hear that shit, like when I was heading to a party and I was already drunk. And I just like, we were like literally at a stoplight waiting to get onto the freeway.
And you climbed out.
I just like jumped out of the car and like ran home.
You actually ran home?
I ran home. I mean, we were like a mile, less than a mile from here.
Yeah, but so
like on our way to this party. But I
the
just like left. I was like, sorry guys, I have to go now. So it's really, it's lovely music.
That's hilarious.
And if SoundCloud and Bandcamp, on those places you can find this record called Low Light by a 21-year-old singer-songwriter named Rosie Tucker, which is like my favorite thing I've heard in so very long. So, like my favorite thing I've heard by someone I've actually known in real life, although I didn't know her at first, but anyways, I do now. Yeah. My favorite thing since the first Body Parts recordings.
Wow.
So there's great things
cool.
here.
Good. Good to
Always.
hear. I'm well, I mean, do give Joe my regards, but why don't you play another song? We've done too much talking. Let's get some more music happening. So why don't you play another couple songs, and then we'll take a break. I'll play some tunes, and then we'll come back to you. How does that sound?
Okay, cool. What else was I gonna do?
I don't know, but I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give this to you. There you are, sir. And play. Oh, Katie had requested that the carnival song.
Yeah, let's do that. Well, let's do that because I can't. I was gonna do something else, but I can't remember what it was right at this moment. But it'll come to me. Oh wait, I remember it. Let me do.
Then do the one you remember.
Okay, let me do this one.
Sure.
Which is also ironic in a way, but it doesn't matter. Here we go. This is called "Go For It." It's fine, go for it. I'm recusing myself. I don't know why you wanna be a copycat. Don't see why it's always gotta be like that, or why you keep asking me what's going on with Abby. Now that I wanna be with her, she doesn't wanna be with me. It's fine, go for it. You decide for yourself. I don't need no wingman waiting in the wings to swoop in and make a mockery of everything. Just please stop asking me what happened with Abby. She won my heart and then immediately set me free. But I'm fine, go for it. It's fine, go for it. Last night at the pub, I got hip-hop and bust. I wish I could have pushed him off the stage. I figured somebody'd have my back, but you were already making your play. There was a crust punk bum rush. Everything turned your way. So what else could I say, but it's fine, go for it. It's fine, go for it. Last night at the pub, I got hip-hop and bust. Probably should have punched him in the face, except that nobody had my back. Meanwhile, you were already making your play. Got caught up in the crust punk bum rush. Everything turned your way. You asked me for my blessing, but you knew what I was gonna say. You already knew what I was gonna say. You already knew what I was gonna say. That's right, you knew what I was gonna say. No.
Awesome. That was awesome, man.
Hey, thank you.
It's really funny. Hold on. I have to I have to switch through so many different things to figure out where. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. So I'm assuming that that's about at least one person that I know.
Yeah, that song's like about 4 different people is the weird thing about it, which it took me a while to like consciously realize that, but it's directed at a male friend.
Yeah. I figured as much. I figured as much. But and that male friend being sort of an amalgam of lots of different little moments. With like,
sure. No, not really. I mean, it's about one person, but it's like what?
Specifically, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's about a girl you don't know and a tiny bit about a girl you do know. And then a rapper you don't know, and then a guy that you also do know.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
It was an interesting night. That's right.
Awesome. Well, all right. Well, let's do another one. Let's hear another one.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think? Can you do it?
Me?
You still
Me?
you still have one more song that you know how to play? I know it's highly unlikely, but I'm figuring.
I'm gonna do. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna play "Still Alone" right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is a great song. I love this song.
Gonna fall in love, let's get busy. Although staying friends would be alright with me. Who knows, maybe being friends is all there is really for geniuses like you and me. We got this weird obsession with truth, you know. We got God talking to us through the radio. We hear Satan's voice ringing in the overtones. We know everything. Why are we still alone? Why are we still alone? Why are we still alone? You're gonna kill me softly, start strumming me. I only seem to put nails in coffins, see. So now I only play songs about make-believe. But you can sing your heart to me, and I'll know the truth when I hear it, yo. Studied 250,000 love songs, so I know every lyric, every note. I'll teach you everything if you tell me why I'm still alone. Why am I still alone? Why am I still alone? Oh, to wait another day. X marks the date on the calendar. Another day I just as soon forget. Immortalized in song. Wait another day, yeah. X marks the date on the calendar. Yet another day I just as soon forget. Immortalized in song. I'm gonna fall in love, I can feel it. I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to deal with this. I don't have a move, I wouldn't steal a kiss. I am at peace with my awkwardness, and I know it shouldn't be a struggle. And I refuse to let this thing get overblown. I won't throw a fit, I'll drop you right at home. Just tell me one thing. Why are you still alone? Why are you still alone? Baby, why are you still alone? Baby, why are you still alone? Baby, why are you still alone?
Right on. Awesome, man. I love that song. It's really funny because, you know, like you definitely write songs that are very much about your life. You know, like very very autobiographical and very much like kind of predicated on actual experiences you've done. You know, It's not a lot.
I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
There's not a ton
No.
of fantasy, you know. But that song is all fantasy, and that's no. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's really funny. Like that song. Like I think there was the Old Town Pub maybe now 4 years ago. You know, like I don't remember when it was that, but and I picked up that was it. I think I picked
Middle
up like
initials?
2 or 3 discs from you. But that was like a 6-song EP, wasn't that the one that's like
Originally, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the middle initials EP. Yeah.
it was the middle initials, that's right. And yeah, man, and that song for whatever reason just really, I mean, obviously it really resonated, mostly because it just mentions that, you know, geniuses, and I'm like, yes,
We're geniuses. Yeah.
no, but no, yeah, you know, like, but yeah. Anyway, and so it was really funny. Like that song was sort of like the gateway for me into all of your other stuff, and yeah, like I just love it. So,
Groovy, man. Thank you. I can't get it out of my mind lately.
Oh, really?
It keeps coming back.
Cool. Right on.
I'll probably redo it someday.
Awesome. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, like.
What can I do?
When I send my songs out into the planet Earth, I decide that I hate them and I never want to speak to them again. For the most part.
Yeah. Sometimes, but some of them just won't leave me alone.
Yeah, I get that. All right. Well, here. So I'm gonna because this has been a lot of talking. I'm gonna do some music for a little while. And then I'll play like 2 or 3 songs, and then when we come back, I'll come back to you, and you and I can chat for a little bit, and then we can do another couple songs of yours if that's cool.
Yeah, well, I'll hear it on here, right?
Yeah. You should.
Cool.
Be just fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Can you mute your microphone though, just to make sure that that way when you get like you just hit the little microphone button on the Skype thing that should mute you.
Let me see here. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, here we go. So, I guess I'm gonna play the song from True Crime Television. It's called "Love You Keep," and it goes like this. There's like little parts here that I'm not playing. It's just because I think the chords sound nice. There they go. Father, are you bothered that I never care to call? I guess you never bother, 'cause you don't call at all. I guess maybe it's true what they say about you. You're only as good as the people you use. Mister, will you kiss her when she says she has to leave? And she's never coming back, 'cause she's taking off with me. Oh, we'll take in the sights, we'll stay out all night. We'll never look back, looking left to the western lights. Oh, the love that you keep hidden is the love that no one sees. And the love you've never given is the love you don't receive. Lovely little lady, oh, why so full of rage? I know that things are hard, but there's a better way. Sure, life is unfair, but the children are scared and shouting all day. Well, that's just gotta wear you down. Oh, the love that you keep hidden is a love. There's no mic? Shit. Love that no one sees. The love you've never given is the love you don't receive. Me, myself, and I, yes, I'm talking to you three. Well, I hope you get well soon, and please take care of me, 'cause I'm all that I got, and sure than not, my mind's gonna break and my heart's gonna stop. Me, myself, and I, oh, what you gonna do? You gotta love yourself if you want the others to, and I know that it's hard, and I know that you're scared. It's better in here, so much better than out there. Oh, the love that you keep hidden is a love that no one sees, and the love you've never given is a love that you don't receive. Oh, the love you've keep hidden is a love no one sees, and the love you've never given is a love you don't receive. God damn it. And Patrick. Yes, Patrick and Kim and Steve. But you know, but I make sense. I kind of bailed on him. So I'm not bailed on him, but you know, I took a couple days where I wasn't available. All right, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna play something. Do you want to join me, sweetheart? Let's steal a car. Let's pick a very fast one and let's drive it hard. Let us find the edges of the map, my dear, and let's get out of here. Let's grab a spoon and tunnel to the center of the earth we knew, the one we used to dream of, oh, the world that we all used to be. Oh, let us go, come with me, and when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be married. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Was that muted? Let's go by train, the clicking and the clacking like a sea. Like
let's grab some
sheets. Take some sheets and a balloon that we will fill with heat, and rise up to the moon where we will sit pretty underneath the stars. I'm never gonna hit the mute button ever again. Let's dash some logs together for a raft, and we will sail the seas, negotiating crashing waves, just you and me, together till the end. Oh, this is now, and that was then. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be married. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Let's go by train, The clicking and the clacking like a soothing rain, washing all the woes away, and every mile leads to somewhere new. Let's stay right here underneath the covers. Let me love you, dear. Let me be your lover. Let me hold on tight and never let go. Oh, 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 never let go. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons, and in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be married. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum. 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 Bum bum ba-da-da-da-bum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum bum ba-da-da-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum. 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 Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum.
God, that ending is so shaky for me.
Well, there's Sebastian. There he is. Yeah, you just unmute the thing. His hand's huge. Oh. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. I just realized I'm just never gonna ever hit the mute button ever. I'm just never gonna hit the mute button. Every single time I put because I got 4 or 5 different things I need, and every single time I mute something, when I try to unmute them all, something just doesn't click. I run my finger along them, like it should just mute all at once and it should unmute all at once, but they don't. It drives me fucking insane. But I've got a new. Oh, are you there? I can't hear you.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Muted joke.
Aha. Yeah, so all right, so Shandy said, I'm going to miss you guys when these 40 days are done. I think that I might I think I want to do this with some consistency. I'm not certain if it's going to be a weekly show or if it's going to be like a Monday through Friday, or if it's going to be once a week, or what, but I think I'm going to keep doing this kind of thing. I just want to, like, I really do think that that this is sort of the future of the band for me, like because basically the fans that I've got are kind of scattered across the planet. I just want to, like, I need to have one location where I can kind of like get everybody to congregate. I can't really do. I mean, the thing is, like, like if I look at Spotify, like we've got 21,000 listeners, but the thing is like, but I can't actually reach out to them via Spotify, right? So the thing is like, so great. So I've got all these listeners, and no one's even like. So I just realized I need to make a place. I need to create one place where people can go to find the band, and hopefully, if I just keep putting the word out, eventually they come and find the band. And then once I'm actively, so the thing is like, so my hope is that by doing this in a year or 2 years' time, word will spread, and I'll be able to, like, kind of like attract all of the people that I know are fans of the band, and then I'll be able to leverage that, to the great success of hopefully myself and my friends. So that's the goal. If that's going to work, I don't know. I think what I definitely need to do is I definitely think I need to learn how to play my songs without fucking them up over and over again. Anyway, but all right. So Sebastian, do you have another song for us?
Yeah, I can. I did want to congratulate you because I mean, you probably noticed, but I definitely noticed that Wait has exceeded 1 million plays on Spotify. I'm not sure if you
No,
saw that.
I did not. It hasn't really. That's ridiculous.
You have one of your songs has a million plays. One of your songs that came out well before Spotify existed,
Yeah.
mind you.
Yeah.
So it's really astounding, and I mean yeah. So you got to keep doing stuff. I mean, I can't imagine if I were in your position. Like I feel I feel like I'm not capitalizing on my like success of having like 20 people on Spotify. So like I can't imagine how you feel. But
Yeah.
anyways,
It's a very bizarre thing. Like the thing is that like like obviously like the Grey's Anatomy exposure was huge for us. I'm glad I really do like that. I do like the song "Wait." I particularly love the way that we recorded that rendition. It's super fun. I love the backwards piano that Schmed yeah. The thing is,
we're talking too much. I can play.
But the thing is but I get it. Like the thing is like like all right. So there's 1 million. Like that's the thing. It's like there's people out there that'll dig the stuff. I need to find a way to find them and bring them in. But yes. So let's play. Let's have. So Katie has.
There is a.
What's that?
What? Yeah. I just wanted to say like there is a sizable. I don't know if it's a majority or a minority, but there are a lot of people who will listen to your new shit that you put on Spotify.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know.
But who won't, and who would come like see you play live, but who wouldn't necessarily like be able to like see this shit live, or wouldn't be as interested in it. So like I think touring is definitely like a thing that has to like be in the mix, should be in the mix.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Well, and the thing is that for me, like, there's nothing like touring for just going out and finding new people, turning new people on.
Exactly.
And then B, there's just nothing like being in like traveling from city to city and being in that city one night and meeting those people and like doing that show. Like, there's just a very, very different dynamic than like I love doing this, and I love the fact that we've got the people that are already showing up on a regular basis, and it's awesome, and it really is a very different thing for me to play this way than any other way. But yeah, there's also there's something that's irreplaceable about just playing live in a little. I mean, even if it's playing in people's living rooms, but just being in that town that night, this is the one event, and then moving on. Like there's something that makes that just very unique and special, But all right, but yes, why don't you let's get you playing. Let's do it.
Okay. I know I'm supposed to do this, so I'll do this. I ain't got money, but my credit limit was just increased, baby. I got $11. I take you to the carnival, Kelly. Follow me. I'll keep on spending money. I keep on spending money. I keep on spending money. Ooh, I'm on a broken income, but I got 0 interest for 78 weeks. Baby, my bank account's cleaned out. I'm still gonna use my credit card. Clearly, tell me what you need. I'll keep on spending money. I keep on spending money. I keep on spending money. Ooh, but I ain't gonna get no job just to impress you, baby. government pays me for not working and saying that I'm looking for what I'm absolutely not looking for. How dumb do I look? Don't answer that. I'll keep on spending money. I'll keep on spending money. I'll keep on spending money. Oh, 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 oh. I got $11. I'll take it to the carnival. Kelly, can I play another one?
Yeah. Why don't we do one last one from you, man? Because it's already 10:35 now, so it's getting kind of late. And then
One last.
Yeah.
One last.
And then I'm gonna play a few just to like end the show, and then do you want to stay on? We'll do a little after show and just kind of hang out with everybody for a little bit.
Great.
Cool.
I love those songs, by the way, that you played.
Oh, thank you.
I really do.
So it's all you. This is Sebastian Bach. So everybody, this is SA Bach. Wait, no, real quick. So where do we find your stuff online? If we want to buy it, if we want to give you money.
SA Bach, SABACH.bandcamp.com. There's a lot of stuff on there which you can hear, download.
And you actually have an album called arguably the best of SA Bach.
That is true. For a certain time period. Yes.
Yeah.
I think the third thing down is a compilation I made of.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's the best start? Like if people don't really know your stuff and they want an introduction to your stuff and then migrate from there into buying everything that you've ever done. What's like the best starter record?
I can't say like the only time I can answer that is like like I could have answered that the day after I put that compilation up.
Sure.
But then it depends on like what you're into. My favorite thing really is the Oh Yeah the Future record that I made all by myself, mostly using a cassette 4-track. Which so that's and that's like kind of like a separate thing. So I mean it's subjective. Now I want to play one of those songs, but no, go to the SA Bach thing and find this compilation that's called Defeat Lap, arguably the best of SA Bach 2007 through 13. And then that kind of like gives you a sampling of other bands I've been in. And if you're into that stuff, you can kind of like jog over to other things if you're like if you want to be like obsessive about it. But no pressure.
Awesome. All right, so you're gonna play it?
Yeah, here this was an Oh Yeah the Future song.
Cool.
Wasn't it? Here we go. Woke up in the dark, having dreamt I was in pursuit, piling on the circular talk, just like I used to do. I suppose this is serious love, the kind that just won't be snubbed, the kind of love that never dies, the sort of stuff that ruins life. Burn the love dreams, burn them for safekeeping. Save the love dreams, save on the garbage heap. If you lived here, you'd be home by now. If you loved me, you'd let on by now. Did you forget what you said? Did I misinterpret it? Vague and soft-spoken over AIN. 13 years ago, feels like that in 20 some odd more. You said, I'm sorry, but you are so beautiful. Burn love dreams, burn them for safekeeping. Fill love dreams, fill them while you're leaving. If you loved me, you'd be home by now. If you lived here, you'd have shown by now. Did you forsake your vow? Did I misinterpret it somehow? That delicious little hiccup in space-time's continuing. You were 6 fucking teen. Maybe it didn't mean anything. Maybe it was just one of those things. Whatever the fuck that means. If you lived here, you'd be home by now. If you loved me, guess I'd know by now. Burn love dreams, burn for safekeeping. Save the love dreams, save them on the garbage heap. If you lived here, you'd be home by now. If you loved me, you'd let on by now.
Right on,
Thanks
man.
for
That's
listening.
awesome. Great turn.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I've loved that too. I mean, that's a song. I mean, was that originally written for Oh Yeah the Future, or did it just become an Oh Yeah the Future song? Because you've been playing that song for quite some time, right? Haven't you?
I spilled beer.
We saw that. That's actually now recorded for posterity. I mean, that's the great thing is YouTube never deletes this stuff. So yeah, hopefully in hundreds of years, people will be able to look at you spilling beer on yourself after.
I hope
games.
they don't look at that. I hope that's not what survives. Yeah, I mean, I wrote it, and then sort of like the process of working that song up with the band created the band Oh Yeah the Future. So it was, I don't know if that was a good thing or not, but yeah, I was just like playing with these dudes, and like I wrote that song, and then it took a while to figure out like how to do it, and then it just sort of like I'm very band centric, and I'm a little bit uncomfortable being I've never been comfortable with the idea of there's a band name, but really it's just one person that's calling all the shots, and so like whenever I have people who are like really like pushing me to into directions that I don't feel like I would go by myself, like I always want to call it something that acknowledges that it's not just me,
Sure,
it's like
sure.
these shoots. So that song kind of like created that band that is
Awesome.
no longer a band, but I still record stuff under that name for no reason.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's really funny because I've come from the sort of the school like where it's always been, like I don't think when it first started, when I first joined, when we first put together Vermicious K, it was definitely a collaboration, the three of us, but I just ended up outwriting everybody else, and so it was like eventually they just kind of gave up out of exhaustion because, I had, I would introduce 10 songs and they'd introduce one, and I feel bad about
Which
that.
is okay. Which is okay.
Yeah. No, yeah. But you're right. The thing is that there is something. I mean, and there certainly is, like, even with bandmates, like the thing is that like like certainly the songs. I mean, Eric's contributions, Dave's contributions, like like all the music I've released in my since Ordinary World would not be at all the same thing without them kind of doing what they do,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and it's really funny because I often forget that because I play these songs by myself so often. Lately I've been going through and listening, because I've been trying to figure out, well, what songs am I going to play in the beginning or end of the shows, or what am I going to play as an little intro thing, and I'm like, fuck, man, like Eric was, I mean, it's amazing some of the shit that Eric does on these albums.
Sure.
That that
Yeah.
like. Yeah, I mean, anyway, it's just sad. I mean, it's really funny for me. Like for me, I feel like if I don't find some way to get attention for just the things that Eric did on these albums, then I feel like I will have failed a little bit, because he really did. He poured so much of his heart and soul into him, and he just, I mean, yeah. Anyway, but all right, but too much talking. I'm gonna play a few songs, and then I'm gonna go, and then we're gonna call it a night. But again, shall we do this again next week?
Yes.
You? Yeah. Okay. I thought you were checking with your people in the room. Should we do this?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
good.
okay.
I'm good. Yeah. I mean, this time's good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, then I'm gonna So I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna say goodbye for the moment. But why don't you stick around and then we'll do an after show. But I'm just gonna play a few songs.
Yeah, I'm hanging out. I want to hear what you do.
Okay. Cool. And here we go. So, all right. So, hey everybody. So I haven't. So if you guys want to throw out some requests, that would be awesome. I really, again, like I said, I hadn't sorted out songs that I wanted to play, but I'm gonna play this one just because it's just been fun for me to play lately. And then if you guys want to throw out a request or two, I'll do those. And if not, then I'll certainly figure something out. But this one goes like this. Hold on. Let me get the mics all set up. Oh, nothing's muted. Hooray! Here we go. If only love was a bomb, I'd be bombing everyone. If love was a hurricane, I'd fly it over everything I know. I'm packed full of love, from my head and my heels. If only love was wildfire, I'd burn down the fields. I can't put it into words, the way I feel about you, darling. These are words that could express it best. I'm gonna bomb you with my love, carpet bomb you with my love. I'm gonna bomb you with my love. I'm gonna explode 3,000 megatons of love. I'm gonna explode 3,000 megatons of love. If only love was a ring, I would put it round your finger. If love was a murderer, I'd certainly let it linger. I'm packed full of love, from my toes to my crown. If only love was King Kong, I'd never put you down. I can't put it into words, the way I feel about you, darling. These are words that could express it best. I'm gonna bomb you with my love. Got to bomb you with my love. I'm gonna bomb you with my love. I'm gonna explode. 3,000 megatons of love. I'm gonna explode. 3,000 megatons of love. Just for you. 3,000 megatons. I'm gonna bomb you with my love. Got to bomb you with my love. I'm gonna bomb you with my love. I'm gonna explode. 3,000 megatons of 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 love. All right. So yeah. So this was I know this was sort of a talkier episode than normal, but it is fun to kind of catch up with Sebastian, and he and I are gonna spend some. Oh, thank you. Sebastian is clapping in the background, and that's very kind of him. Yeah. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I will have a full set list prepared for by Shandy, who is one of our regular attendees at these shows. She lives in the UK, and she is Jordan. Is that it? Yeah, Jordan. Jordan. I've only seen it written. I don't know how it's pronounced. So she's going to let us know tomorrow when we talk to her. It's going to be live on Skype.
Jordanian?
No. Well, yeah, it's like I think it's Jordy. So yeah. Yeah. So but what do you say if you are? Oh, do you say just Jordy? Oh, you're Jordy, and not like there's no what's the tense? Or Jordy is the anyway, blah blah blah. I'm gonna just keep playing. All right, fuck it. Let me think. What should I play, sweetheart? What do you want to hear?
Don't Got the Money.
Okay. All right. Yes, Katie's gonna sing with me on this one. Don't got the money. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Well, it breaks my heart. We're living in line, you know, sweetheart. We're living in line.
Well, I know we've been
Living in sin, yes, you know we've been living in sin.
when I tell you love,
We're living in
but
line.
I can't get enough.
We're living in line, you know we've been living in sin.
Yes, I know we've been.
Living in sin, but I wanna be your family. So tell me, dear, will you marry me? Alright. Oh, I gotta get a ring, but I don't got the money tonight.
Well, it makes me cry.
We're living in line.
To make you cry.
We're living in line, we just can't win. Living in sin.
No, we just can't win.
Living in sin, but I want you, love. Living as a wife, yes, I want you, love. Living as a wife,
I love you, boy.
we gotta get it right, oh, I love you, girl. We gotta get it right, oh, I wanna be your family. So tell me, dear, will you marry me? Alright. Oh, I gotta get a ring, but I don't got the money tonight. So here's the solo section that I can't play because I'm doing rhythm, so it's... Oh, I wanna be your family, so tell me, dear, will you marry me? Alright. Oh, I gotta get ring, but I don't got the money tonight. Oh, no, I don't.
That was fun.
Yeah. All right. What's so?
Fire truck or
Yeah, I can do fire truck. But first off, yeah, I do want to make mention. I didn't realize what Sebastian was saying. I didn't realize that Wait actually has 1 million plays on Spotify. That's pretty ridiculous. I do. It's really funny. I do think that these shows are for as much for posterity as they are for just entertaining you guys. Like you know, I really do. I really did feel like I regretted there not being enough kind of like documentation of kind of the early days of the scene, and so my hope is that this will kind of like capture a little bit of the stories behind everything. But anyway, here we go. So, here we go. Let's divide the end conclusion, rearrange the last solution, make the ends meet the means. Do you assume the devil's daughter drinks only bottled water? Well, I'll buy her a glass just the same. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. I wanna be a fire truck when I grow up. Should I falter if I waver, disregard my behavior? 'Cause I'm getting better every day. Jesus shows his face again. Will he vote Republican? Well, I hope he votes for me, the fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. I wanna be a fire truck when I grow up. Should I falter if I waver, disregard my behavior? 'Cause I'm getting better every day. You assume the devil's daughter drinks only bottled water. Well, I'll buy her a glass just the same. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. I wanna be a fire truck when I grow up.
That's great.
Thank you. Yeah. That's
Sorry,
my
I
new.
need to pop in on.
No worries.
on
That's my
your
new
song.
Philip Glass ending. But all right. So you know what, Justin? I totally forgot. You had a request. I'm gonna play this request. This is for your daughter. I hope. And then this is my last one. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Here, let me actually do all the promotion stuff. So here you go. So if you want to support the music, you can go here. That's where you can support it. If you want to buy the music, you can go here. And that's Bandcamp, getsetgola.bandcamp.com. If you don't want to deal with Bandcamp, you can go to any one of these companies, and you should be able to find our music. So you can just like click that and check one of these. So this should get you anywhere in the planet, no matter where you're at. You should be able to find at least one of these companies should have reach into your country. And then here is where you're watching the show, and you can actually watch all the archive shows. And tomorrow's show is going to be at 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, which means it's 8 p.m. Eastern. So it's an early one for all of you that live on the East Coast. All right, so here we go. So this is the last song that I'm going to do. Oh, there's Sebastian. Sebastian, say goodbye. Oh, yeah. You're not muted. I can hear. You just muted yourself now. You just muted yourself.
I'm sorry I was backwards.
No
So
worries.
you were probably hearing a lot of stuff that I didn't want you to hear.
No, that's fine. But yeah, a lot of love, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, bye. Sorry.
Bye,
No worries.
I
Sebastian.
suck.
Cheers, man. No worries. Wait. Okay, no. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, and then here you go. So here's the last one. And then tomorrow we've got Shandy from the UK sitting in, and she's put together the set list for me. So here we go. The president's a liar and the people all stupid and no one really gives a fuck. Everyone's a racist, everybody is a liar and everyone is playing rough. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. The kids are all screwy, the economy's kablooey, and there's thieves at every turn. There's nobody there we can trust, and everybody's getting burned. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Over. Over. The kids are on drugs and the old are insane, and there's traffic on every street. Work is for assholes, but everybody's working just to make ends meet. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end and we'll begin again. Over. The cops are corrupt and the prisons are full and the lawyers are crooked men. God has been shot, Jesus crucified, Malcolm's been laid to rest. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. I get by just like you, grinding through the days, drowning in my woes and floating on my pain. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Over. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, everybody. I will see you all in the morrow. There's a song. Here's a little closing song for us to say goodbye to. And yeah, I love you all. And we'll see you soon.
I'm having trouble.
That's not it. That's not it. Fuck. There we go. See you all. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Some days I'm invincible, other days I crack, and there's just no way of telling when I'll get it back. Some like the ice, others like the flame, but for me I tell you, oh they burn the same. Super zero, superhero. Some days I move very fast at the speed of thought. Other days are not so quick, some days I get caught. Some dig the holes, others fill them in. But brother, let me tell you, I ain't shoveling. Super zero, superhero. Oh, 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 oh. To climb out of bed each day, he beats back the villains of the old ennui. He slays the men swat of his hand, and he plays guitar in a rock and roll band. Alright, okay, super zero away. Some days I'm invisible, other days I shine. Doesn't matter who sees me, I'm running out of time. Some make the love, others make it well. I just want release from my private prison cell. Superhero, superhero. Oh, 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 oh. With the power to climb out of bed each day, he beats back the villains of the old ennui. He slays the minutes with the swat of his hand, and he plays guitar in a rock and roll band. Alright, okay, super